Everybody, this has been my first video in a very long time. I am stuck at home during quarantine. I have been playing Minecraft just because I've been pretty bored at home. I'm not a big Minecraft player, but I have decided to try to make a Minecraft calculator. I did succeed in making a calculator that can add. I'm still working on the other functions, subtract, multiply, and divide, but I am making progress on those. I just wanted to show you how my addition calculator worked and wanted to get your input, so please comment and tell me what you think about it, what I could do better. So let me show you a little bit about my Minecraft calculator. So these are the inputs. I got the ones inputs on the bottom and the tens inputs on top. I'm going to hit 9, and then this is my output screen, so you'll see it does take a second. The 9 light will slowly turn on, so it'll go 1, 2, 3. It'll work its way up to 9. Just a caveat I should mention, I'm not in IT, I'm not in software, any kind of computer field, so I don't really know how real computers work. I had to sit down and kind of think about how I was going to do this. So I'm going to add 6 to it, so it'll be 9 plus 6. And then I have my lights set up just like I have my inputs, so the tens positions up top, 10 through 100, and then 1 through 9 on the bottom. You see the 10 light just turned on. And then the 9 light will slowly work its way down to 5. This is important because I am working on a display screen that would show like digital numbers using redstone lamps. So one display screen would get the input from the tens, and one display screen would get the input from the ones. So this is how I'm going to actually have it connect to my screen, and this is just an easier version to show it for this first prototype. But you see the 9 erased and it went down to 5. So 9 plus 6 is 15. So let me show you how I got it to add that way. This is the back side of the buttons, and before I go any further, what I did was I used the amount of redstone that you get from pressing a wooden button. I believe it's 1.5 seconds worth of redstone power or 15 ticks. You can fact check me on that. But I use that single unit, and then for each number I just use parallel circuits to multiply that output. So for 2 I use parallel circuits to double it, so it'd be, if it was 1.5 for 1, it'd be 3 seconds. And then for 9 it's just 9 times 1.5 using parallel circuits. So here I'm going to show you those parallel circuits. So each button output goes to a parallel circuit. Up top here is 9, 8, 7, 6 are on the bottom, the other ones are over to the side. All of these outputs get rerouted to a power bar, which I'm about to show you. So they just connect to that central bar down here, and this, so that bar right there, and then this bar will feed it into my main tick counters, and this is just kind of the heart of my Minecraft calculator. And so I'm gonna pause it here and show you that each one of these circuits back here, when it's off, requires about 1.5 seconds worth of redstone power to activate and turn off this torch. And this torch, when it's on, is preventing the redstone from going any further. They're set up in series here, so you can't activate 2 without activating 1, and you can't activate 3 without activating 1 or 2. And then I'll come back here and show you that when the circuit's on, it turns on a light up top here, which I'm about to look at. So that's the light that would turn on. I have it set up in such a way that if any light down here is on, it'll shut off all the lights before it, so that way only that light shows up in my output screen. I'm flying through 1 through 9 right here, so my ones position, and then it's followed up in my tens position, so that's 10 through 100 down there. What I'm showing you here is this tick delay dampener, whatever you want to call it. Basically, the purpose of this is I want to prevent any more power than 1.5 seconds worth of redstone energy from reaching the tens spots from the one spots. So when we added 9 plus 6, we got more than 1.5 seconds worth of redstone power, moving from the ones to the tens position. And if I just let all of that go from the ones to the tens, then it would have, we would have like 40 or 50 instead of 10 being added, because it would add all of that extra power to the tens position. So the way this works is it keeps any more redstone energy than 1.5 seconds from reaching the tens position. So you see it's kind of I could make it smaller. It's really inefficient right now. I need to go and reduce some of these sizes. The reason why it's so big is because some of my tick counters are a little bit delayed. But this section here that I'm walking through is my remainders. So 9 plus 6, you're going to have a remainder there. And this is where the remainder gets fed through. So I have a safety remainder right there, and the importance of the safety remainder is if you're adding 9 plus 1 and you didn't have a safety remainder, it would activate remainder 1, and so your answer would be 11. And 9 plus 1 is not 11. So you have to have one safety remainder to kind of eat up that extra bit of power. That would prevent everything from being off by 1. So I have a safety remainder followed by remainders 1 through 8, and they are the exact same as the tick counters that you saw on the other side. Now, these remainders actually connect to the main numbers on the other side, the main tick counters. So we're going to see that remainder 5 actually connects to main output 5. Main output 5 then shuts off outputs 1 through 4. I'm looking down that way to show you. And then it also kind of comes up here, and as I'm following this path here, it turns on the light that would show for 5, main output 5. So that's how my calculator works. It just works on tick counters. Again, I'm not in IT, I'm not in software development. I don't know a whole lot about how computers work or how other creators made calculators or computers in Minecraft, but I'm really looking forward to hearing some feedback, maybe some ideas on how I can improve. It's really inefficient right now. I have a lot of ideas about how I'm going to make it better. I plan on uploading some more videos. As long as I'm in quarantine and I have anything better to do, I'm going to be making subtract, multiply, divide functions and kind of walking you guys through how I did that. Probably use the same premise of the tick counters. But yeah, please comment below and tell me what you guys think. I'm really looking forward to hearing your feedback. Thank you.